Travel Locations has finally reached one of my favorite cities in the world. It's dynamic, it's a very progressive city. It's called Mumbai.
Delhi, Delhi.
What?
Delhi, 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 Delhi. Delhi, 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 Delhi. Delhi, 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 Delhi. Delhi, Delhi, Delhi.
Indira Gandhi International Airport in Delhi is well connected with the city. The moment you come out of the airport, you can take these buses that will drop you to the city centre, charging you less than $1. You can also take the Airport Express Metro line operating from 5 in the morning to 11:30 at night, and it will cost you a maximum of $1.5. You can also book these prepaid taxis at the counter outside the airport that will cost you anything between $15 to $30 depending on the distance of your destination. They will give you a pink paper coupon, show it to the taxi driver and just hop on. Don't pay anything extra at your destination because all your fees, including luggage charges, are well covered at the airport. If you're feeling generous, you can always tip the driver. Getting around in Delhi can sometimes be adventurous, but it's cheap, fun and extremely convenient. Be it the old school rickshaws, the new fleet of tuk-tuks, oh I love them, or the CNG driven autos, travelling within the city is easy, only if you're not stuck in a crazy traffic jam. If you plan to take these autos, insist on a metered journey, or else the negotiated price by the auto drivers can be slightly higher than the metered ones. Driving in Delhi is very simple. There are cycle rickshaws for small distances, there are auto rickshaws for longer distances, and you can always hail a cab. Ola and Uber are your best options. So basically, driving through the roads of Delhi is extremely convenient. Almost. Speaking of convenience, Delhi Metro spiral webs the entire city and helps almost 3 million passengers travel from one end of the city to the other, making their travel really fast and convenient. And since the women in India like to wear saris, the escalators in the metro stations are actually equipped with something called a sari guard that prevents their saris from getting entangled in the escalators. The average daily ridership of Delhi Metro is record-breaking. There are around 2.6 million people who travel by these trains every day. Delhi Metro is indeed the pride of the capital. In a country where its people are not really best known for meeting their deadlines, Phase 1 of Delhi Metro was actually completed 3 years well in advance ahead of its scheduled time. With 99.7% of punctuality rate, Delhi Metro was actually announced as the second best metro system in the world. There are 2 kinds of tourist cards that you can take, valid for 1 and 3 days respectively. The cost of a 1-day card is Rs 150, which is around $2.2 and that of a 3-day card is Rs 300, which is $4.5. Besides a deposit of Rs 50, which will be refunded to you if the card is not damaged. And since I am from Delhi, I don't really have to take the public transport because I have all the fanciest rides around me. Let's get going. Food in Delhi is a religion. Did you know that out of 9 restaurants in India that serve Michelin star experience, 4 of them come from Delhi? From fine dining to street food, the capital has so much to offer that it will take me at least 50 episodes to cover the Delhi delights. So let me take you through the streets of Delhi and show you a few delicacies that you abso-freaking-lutely must try. I'm in Chandni Chowk right now at a very busy and a very noisy street. Wait, that will be practically every street in Chandni Chowk. But yes, I'm here at one of the most celebrated, the much talked about Paranthe Wali Gali. Now, if you have never been to Paranthe Wali Gali, you might think that there must be lots of vendors and shops selling all kinds and all varieties of paranthas. Except, it's quite a bummer. When you come here, you realize that this street has only 2 Paranthe Wale. One of them is actually closed. I know popularity is the best endorsement for any product, for any shop, and the kind of crowds that you can see at this Parantha Wala might suggest that the paranthas are really good. But I'm sorry, I kind of differ here. I'm not a huge fan of these paranthas. They're kind of overrated and underwhelming. I'll tell you why. Mainly for 2 reasons. One, the paranthas are like really thick. And secondly, they're not roasted. Let this uncle go. They're not roasted, but they are fried, and that's the reason they're very, very greasy. I've actually spent most of my childhood here in Chandni Chowk, so I'm actually going to take you to a place that serves really amazing kachori with aloo ki sabzi. Let's get going. I walked for about an hour or so and built enough appetite to down some really amazing kachoris. Tucked in one humble corner of Kinari Bazaar, JB Kachoriwala has been tantalizing Delhiites' taste buds ever since 1940. Imagine, even before India's independence. And mind you, these kachoris are spicy. No, not chatpata, but every bit of spicy, to the point that it might just leave you sweating and crying. So I'm not just having kachori, I'm actually reliving my childhood days. My father used to have a shop here and he used to come to this very, very popular kachori wala here in Chandni Chowk and have kachoris practically every day. Now what really makes this kachori very, very special is that it doesn't only have aloo but kachalu as well, and it's topped with ginger and green chilies, and it makes it extra spicy and extra hot. Okay, I'm salivating as I'm talking. 1 second, yes. The shop opens at around 10:30 in the morning and these amazing urad dal kachoris are served all day long. So like I told you, I'll be sweating by the end of it and almost crying as well. This is really, really hot and really, really spicy. Okay, don't judge me, but I have to confess, I downed at least 3 plates of these kachoris and I could feel the heat and smoke coming out from every pore of my body. Thank God there were some cold beverages around that came for my rescue. And of course the famous Delhi dessert, Daulat Ki Chaat, added just the right amount of sugar that I needed. Delhi is also known for its aloo ki tikkis and aloo ki chaat, and of course everyone's favorite, Delhi's typical breakfast, chole bhature. So bhature are breads made from refined wheat flour which are served with chole, that's chickpeas in English. And please, when you're having this, don't complain about calories, yaar. It's fattening, it's oily, no, I can't have it, no. You're in Delhi, you have to indulge. But if you still choose to watch your figure, then here's the good news. Chole bhature has a healthier option as well, yet equally appetizing, called chole kulche. The breads are baked and roasted here, and chickpeas are boiled and served with masala and lemon. And these are available at every kilometer on Delhi streets. Delhi is my city. I've been raised here. If anyone ever told you that Delhi is full of loud, flashy, overconfident people, then let me tell you, they're right. But like every city, Delhi has its own set of good people as well. No, I seriously mean it. For every loud, flashy Delhiite, there's a kind, helpful Delhiite as well. For example, yesterday, I was asking for directions for the metro station and 3 people came and helped me with 3 different directions. But jokes aside, it's almost impossible to encapsulate the spirit of Delhi and its people in one episode, especially when there are millions and millions of migrants who come to Delhi every year from neighboring states, making it one of the most cosmopolitan cities in the country. And this diversity sometimes leads to unhealthy differences, but mostly binds Delhiites in a unique harmony. It's incredible that a country like India, where there's so many religions that can create differences amongst people, Chandni Chowk, I guess, is a refreshing symbol of just harmony. At a point where I am right now, I can see a mandir, a church and a gurdwara all within a radius of hardly a kilometer. That is a Jain mandir followed by a Gauri Shankar mandir. Right behind me is a church, and within a radius of 500 meters, I have Gurdwara. You know, the best trait about Delhiites is that they are resourceful. Every nook and cranny is an enterprising opportunity. You will find interesting workstations all over the city, street shops, and sometimes when you cannot afford the shop, you become the shop. Confidence defines people in Delhi, be it men, women, or even kids. Here's a couple of them boldly hitching a ride after school. Of course, life in Delhi is busy, it's chaotic, even difficult sometimes. But for every crazy, noisy road, there is a moment of leisure, soaking up the sun, and life happily swinging away. So next time when you're in Delhi, look at its people closely for a little longer. You would realize the worries on their faces will disappear in a few seconds and their stress will blossom into a welcoming smile.
ये दिल्ली है मेरे यार, बस इश्क मोहब्बत